Jenny here with Callie Jenny's Crafty Stitching. In today's video, we are going to be continuing with our little mini stitch and chat series, and we're going to be doing it again on this Dream Mushroom Town that was kindly sent to me by New Craft Day. You know what? Let me pull out a picture of it here. I should have had that ready. I apologize. As I am filming this, it is Sunday, May 11th. It is Mother's Day here in the U.S. and I believe in a lot of other places, but you will not be seeing this. On Sunday, I did put out a different one, but I hope you all had yourself a wonderful Mother's Day. This is the one that we are going to be working on. It is an 11 count, 65 by 80. I did do an unboxing of this, so if you are new and you haven't seen that video and you'd like to, just go check out my playlist. Very nice kit, very well rendered. As you can see, let me zoom up a little bit so you can kind of get an idea just how well rendered this is. You can see it's so good. So, all right, let me come back in here. Let's make sure you can see. This one's not going to be really long, because again, it is just part of the mini Stitch and Chat series. Normally I do this one during the week, early in the morning before I go to work. But as I had mentioned in the previous video, the hubby had gone to Vegas yesterday morning with one of the grandsons to go see Sammy Hagar. They are on their way back, but they won't be here for a while yet, so I thought, you know what, let me go ahead and work on putting this video together for you guys. Do let me know how you all are doing. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you are watching this. Hope you're having an awesome day. And we are going to be working on these little orange and white slices here. Hopefully you'll be able to see well enough. I don't have any special lighting going. I'm just using natural light again like I did on the last video. I liked how it turned out on the last one. Wasn't too bright. I feel like it was a little bit more comfortable to watch, but you guys be the judge. You let me know what you think. I am in a little bit of a different area when I film this one, because this is on a large frame, because it is a large canvas. So I am in a little bit of a different spot here. So hopefully the lighting will still be good enough. Let me know what you think. I feel like my hand is making it get a little blurry. And if it does, I am very sorry about that. But it's only for a moment when it's first in the way there. All right, let's get this one going. Do let me know what you are all working on as you are watching this. Like I said, I did just upload, I think it was Stitch and Chat 31 now. I just can't believe it. That one loaded this morning. That one ran a bit long again. I don't know how I managed to talk so much. But then I guess that's kind of the point, so I guess it's a good thing. If you guys watched it, let me know, because I did, in that video, I had asked if any of you would like to see a video on my diamond painting stash. Again, as I said in that one, I had done one last year sometime, quite a long time ago, but it wasn't a good one. For one, I was still, learning this whole making videos, and quality wasn't great, and the setup wasn't great either, so I wasn't really able to show you very well what the kits were. It just wasn't well done. So I had asked if you guys would actually like to see another one showing my diamond painting stash, where I actually take the kits out and actually show you them really well, so you can actually get a good idea what the kits look like and what you get in each of them. But let me know. I know one of you have already responded in that video released not long ago that you would like to see one, so just let me know. If enough of you would like to see it, I will work on putting that together. It will take a bit. I'm not sure how quickly I'll be able to get it out because I do have quite a few kits. Almost all of them from Diamond Art Club. I have a couple from Dreamer Designs. And I think I still have one that I haven't completed from Craftably, who unfortunately I don't think is any longer in business. And all my kits are really large too, so I would imagine that would probably have to be a 2 or 3 part series, just because otherwise it would be an extremely long video and I would probably put you all to sleep. Anyway, let me know. Because I know I really just talk about cross stitch on this channel. But I do say I will occasionally throw something else in. But I will leave that up to you guys if that is something you would like to see. If not, that's okay too. We'll just stick to our cross stitch stuff. It is going to be extremely hot here again. Oh, sorry for the shake, everybody. One of the cats just jumped up here. Hold on a moment. Let me get him off of here before he gets you all seasick. All right. That one was actually Nitro, not Bella, who usually is the one who comes to visit. This one was Nitro, the big gray kitty. If I remember, I will insert a picture so you will know which kitty I am talking about, because if you're new, I do have 3. Come on. Why does it not want to go in there? Let's try. For some reason, it did not want to go through that hole. Anyway, so yeah, I'll try to remember to insert a picture so you can see which kitty that was. But it basically, if you've been with me a while, you probably know what my cats look like. And it was the fluffy, large gray one. We had rescued, well, we rescued all 3 of our cats. We've rescued. But I know the vet and my phone, and for anybody who I don't know if this works with the Android phones, but I know with my iPhone, if I take a picture of something, whether it's an animal, plant, or whatever, I can swipe up for the information on the video and look up the name of what's in the picture, whether it's a plant, an animal, or whatever. And both my iPhone and the vet believe that Nitro is a Maine Coon. Now, I've seen a lot of pictures of Maine Coons, and I personally feel he may be partially Maine Coon. I don't think he is a full Maine Coon. But not really sure because, again, rescued him. And then we have Bella, who is the black and white cat. I think it said she was a tuxedo cat. And Paris is our tortie. They're all very sweet, though. They come and greet us when we come home from work or come home from anywhere. They all sleep with us, so it's me, the hubby, and all 3 cats in the bed usually at night. And of course, we lay according to however they want us to, because they rule. Make sure you can still see what I'm doing here, okay? Oh my goodness. So in my last one, also the one that loaded today, Sunday, I was missing one of the winners for the 500 subscriber / Stitchy family members giveaway. I was missing one person, S. Johnson, and said that, if I hadn't heard from them, that I would be spinning again on my next floss tube. But she did reach out to me this morning I received an email, so thank you so much, S. Johnson, for replying, and congratulations again on your win. I will be getting your prize out in the mail soon, so we are all good. We do still have that other giveaway going. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, I talked about it in my last floss tube 10. If you're interested, go check it out. All the information is in there, and you'll need to use the secret word again in that video, because I will be picking the winners from that video. This one is such a nice stitch too. I really enjoy all of these. I wish there was more of me so I could work on more than one at a time, because I'll be working on one and want to be working on others. And the same thing, I want to work on them all at the same time. But unfortunately, I can't. And I know a lot of you know exactly what I'm talking about. You probably feel the same way. Though there are some that are, I think it's called monogamous stitchers, where you stitch on one at a time, which at least with that, I'm sure you see a lot of progress much quicker, because you're devoting all your time to that particular one. That'd be nice in a way too. But for my brain, I have to switch things up. But everything will get finished at some point. I do have some finishes. I mean, not as many as most of you, I'm sure, but I only started stitching. Well, most of you already know this, but for all the new people, I've only been stitching since, I think it was like late January, early February last year. I can't remember if it was, I never remember if it was January or February last year that I started. All I know is I fell in love with it, and here we are. I don't know why I'm getting it's like a kink in my neck, and I don't know why. I'm sitting here perfectly fine, perfectly comfortable. I didn't sleep good last night though, so I don't know, maybe that has something to do with it. Probably because the hubby wasn't home. And a quick update on my flowers that I talked about in, I'm not sure how many videos ago, that I was planting flowers from seeds, seeds or bulbs, trying to get some flowers to grow, because I've never been a big green thumb. I love plants, but I've never done well with them. But I've done better the last couple of years, so I thought I'd try to plant some from seeds. Well, I've got 3 pots that I planted of dahlias from bulbs, and so far only one of them has sprouted, and it is really taking off. It like went from 0 to hero in like no time at all. It's like it's really growing fast. But the other 2, I don't see anything yet. And I know that happens and that it can take weeks. But I don't know. I'm just not feeling really confident on those. But we'll see. I'll give them more time. But the one is really, really growing. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, it was the one that's growing is the one that was my favorite too. I think it was called Pacific Ocean Dahlia. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So if only one's going to grow, I hope that is the one that is growing. If I remember, I'll try to include some pictures in one of my upcoming videos. Wait a bit and see first if we get any more growth on the other 2 pots that I planted. Let me know if any of you are gardeners out there, do planting, and what type of plants you have if you do. I have a bunch of roses all along one side of the house, and then a huge rose plant on the other side of the house. I inherited all of these when we bought this place here a few months ago, so they are gorgeous. Now, when I took a picture of them with my phone, they said they were Chinese roses. But the one by itself, well, it's not by itself, there's another plant too, but the one on one side of the house, it's the size of a massive bush. I mean, it is huge. At first, I had no idea what it was. And then all of a sudden, all these beautiful, huge pink roses popped out all over it. Like, wow. Wow, wow, wow. I think I have pictures that I took of that. If I remember, I'll try to include pictures of the roses. I can't take credit for them. They were already planted. I'm just doing my best to take care of them now at this point. Make sure they're watered, trimming off the dying ones. I know my youngest daughter keeps telling me I should prune them off while the flowers are still, vibrant and living. I just can't bring myself to do it. I wait till they're dying because I just can't. It's like I feel like I'm going out there and just like, oh no, they're going to kill them. I can't do it. I know I'm probably being ridiculous, but I just really struggle with cutting off flower blooms that are in their prime, because to me that's essentially killing them. And I know they're not going to last anyway, that they have a shelf life, so to speak. But I want them to live their life to the fullest, however long that might be. And some of you are probably laughing at me right now. That's okay. I hear myself. I know I'm crazy, but it's how I feel, and I can't do it. I just can't do it. I have to let them live their life. And when that life is waning, then I will trim them. Oh, this one's so nice too. No, knock on wood, because I hate it when I think of it and it's like, oh my gosh, now I don't want to say it because I don't want to jinx myself. But then I already thought it, so I may already have. But this is another one where I haven't had any knots. That is such a joy. Over this last 15, 16 months that I've been stitching, my stitching style has evolved a lot. I used to strictly just like stitching in hand. I preferred doing the sewing method. That was my favorite. But now I have found, when I stitch in a frame, I feel like my stitches look neater. So what I am doing now is all of my larger projects or canvases, I am stitching in frames of one sort or another. And my small ones that I'm working on, which at this point I think are just all counted ones, but my smaller ones I'm still stitching in hand, but I'm not doing the sewing method. I almost never do the sewing method anymore. I love it, yes. It goes faster, absolutely. But no matter how careful I am, I just don't feel the stitches look quite as neat as when I don't use the sewing method. So I just don't anymore. You can't, hold on, let me readjust this a little bit so you can see a little better here. Now, things could change again. As I said, it's been evolving. So the process keeps changing. That's okay. I'm sure that's all of us. Just do what we find comfortable. Now, I love my Lowry stand. That is great. For smaller projects as well, in a frame, if I'm feeling like being hands-free. because that's what that Lowry stand does for you. It basically floats it right in front of you so you can have both hands for stitching or doing whatever. So I absolutely love that. So I use that sometimes depending on my mood. But a lot of the times with my smaller projects, like I think it's called Springtime Blooms from Stitch Quarterly, I stitch that in hand. That's on that 25 count even weave from Fabric Flair, and I absolutely love it. I definitely love it way more than I liked the 25 count Lugana Easy Grid that I had gotten originally for my Merry Mushroom Village picnic. I don't feel like I have as much trouble, for whatever reason, seeing the holes on this even weave. And the fabric is just so soft and luxurious feeling. Oh, I just love it. Let me know of all, because I know some of you are like me, and some of you do the stamped as well as counted. Oh, can I go this way? Yeah, okay. Let me know if you ever stitch on like the 25 count or even smaller counts of even weave, and what you think. I'm thinking about trying linen also. I don't have the greatest eyesight though, so what is this all fluffy for? All right, hopefully it pulls. So I'm concerned. I don't know why this stitch looks weird. I am concerned with not being able to see it. But then I saw somebody on YouTube, I think it might have been Kat over at Catkin and Lily. She was talking about stitching on, had a video talking about stitching on even weave and linen. And if I remember right, she was saying, hold on one second here. I jinked myself. I think I got a knot. Hold on, let me take this out. Anyway, I'll keep talking while I fix it. But she was saying on there that, oh, no I don't. It was all in my head. Let me restring it now. Sorry, everybody. But anyway, she was saying that I think she felt that you actually could see the holes a little bit better on the linen than the even weave. That the even weave sometimes, because it's a heavier fabric, can masquerade the little holes. So I don't know. I really want to try it. I'm thinking about trying to change one of my subscriptions that I get. Hold on one second. I got this little bitty knot. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but I have this little tiny knot that's causing the problem right here. All right. Anyway, I'm so sorry for the rambles and the interruptions. But anyway, I'm thinking about changing one of my subscriptions, either the Forbidden Fiber Co. or the Bestitch Me. For the next month, for the month of June, maybe choose a linen to try. Let me know what you guys think, if any of you do counted and work on even weave or linen. Give me your opinion if you enjoy working on both and have worked on both. Let me know difficulty levels for each. I've only been stitching counted, I'm not even sure how long. It's been several months now. I started with a unicorn pattern from Kat over at Catkin and Lily. She has an Etsy shop and had a little unicorn. I love unicorns, so that was my first attempt at counted. And it's so funny because that little design is so tiny, and it took me forever to do it. Forever. Because I have that personality where I'm going to count, I'm going to recount, I'm going to double count, then I'm going to count from another side just to make sure. And then I'll still somehow manage to mess up occasionally. So, go figure. But anyway, once I had completed that one, I feel like it gave me a big confidence boost that, hey, I can do this. And there we go. Now I also enjoy counted a lot. I love being able to pick my own fabric. So I'm just really enjoying it. But yeah, all that again to say, if you do counted and you stitch on even weaving linen, let me know your opinion on difficulty level. All right, we're going to have to wrap this one up here shortly because again, it is supposed to be a mini stitch and chat. If I could get this through the hole here. So again, I hope you all had yourself a very wonderful Mother's Day. I'm so thankful and appreciative of each and every one of you. All of you who share your whips with me so I can see your progress. There are no words. I appreciate you so much. If any of you are interested in sharing a picture of your whip, you can either email me at the email address in the description box down below, or you can join my Facebook group, which should also be in the description box down below, and go on there and share your progress. All right, everybody. Well, that I think is going to be it for today. I hope you all have yourself a very safe week, a very blessed week. And as always, I will see you in the next one. And it is time to get stitchy with it. Bye-bye.